welcome back to the Girly Girl Bookworm. So today I have my January TBR. So my plan this year is to do things a little bit differently because I feel like I want to take the pressure off me a little bit and really let myself mood read. If you didn't watch my goals video this year says I have no goals. My goal is to read 100 books and that's it. I'm really trying to be looser, let myself have some mood reading. So basically, my TBRs are going to share any buddy reads that I'm planning on participating in and 5 other maybe books. So that's what I've got. So one of the books that I'm planning on probably buddy reading, Mama Layla is hosting 2 book club read-alongs this month. One is Further Removed, which I'm getting, I think, today in my mailbox from Book of the Month. So that I will hopefully be reading this month. It's a story that involves the Cherokee, and I think that that's really interesting, and I don't really know too much more about it. It just sounded really interesting, and I thought something completely different that I'm not used to. So we're going to read that this month. Also with Layla, we are also going to be reading In Light of the Summit by Jamie McGillan. This comes out January 15th, so I think we're reading it at the end of the month. I obviously already have a copy, so I may read it sooner just so that way I can get a review out for it. But I'm really excited about it. It's a sequel to In Sight of the Mountain. In Sight of the Mountain. And they're a YA historical fiction series. I thought it was adult when I first read it, but apparently it's targeted to YA. So basically you could read it whether you're an adult or a young adult. And it takes place in the 1890s when Anna tries to summit Mount Rainier. That's how the first book takes place, and this one, I believe, takes place after that. So I'm intrigued. I can't wait to read this one. Then with Kendra, we are doing our monthly read-alongs. We've still continued to do that. So even though Kendra and I haven't been filming, we've still been hosting them. So definitely follow us on Instagram if you haven't been already. We do these every month. And this month, we are going to be reading Layla by Colleen Hoover. This one I'm super excited to get to. Shelby from Shelby Taggart Reads sent me this for Christmas. This will be my 3rd Colleen Hoover book, and I've heard that it's similar in nature to Verity in terms of like it just being really twisted. I've also heard hints of it being paranormal. I'm not sure. I haven't even read the back. I just really want to read it. So we will be reading this one. We will be talking about it on Instagram January 25th. At 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you are interested in joining in our chat, please let me know down below, put your Instagram handle, and I will add you into our chat. So we're going to be reading that one this month. And then the other 5 are just, if I get to them, I get to them. Just books that I've had formulating on my brain going, you need to read this. So hopefully January's that month. And then all the other reads can just be mood reading. So I'd like to get to Blue Ticket by Sophie McIntosh. I just talked about this one in my book haul. And this one is a dystopian novel. I believe it's an adult dystopian novel where you either get a blue ticket or a white ticket. And the white ticket means that you are going to go have a career. And the blue ticket means you're going to go have a family. And our main character really wants to have a family really bad, but she gets a white ticket. And this is kind of following what she does to try to have that blue ticket life anyways. Sounds really interesting. And I'm really intrigued and really want to try this one out. The other one that I'm really mad that I didn't fit into 2020 was Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. This one has been buzzed everywhere, and I'm really interested in it. And we're following Enchanted, and she wants to become a musician, and she ends up getting into this really unhealthy relationship with a music producer. I'm really intrigued. I know this is going to be a hard read, but I really want to read this one. Another one that I'm really mad because I thought I was going to read this pretty soon after buying it, and I don't know why it's still sitting on my shelf unread, is The Hate U Give. I feel like the last person on earth who has not read this one, and it's been on my mind wanting to read this, so hopefully January is the month for me. This big baby I'm super intimidated by, but I have heard phenomenal things about it, and that this series only continues to get better. And I need to catch up. The Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. This big book is so huge, but I've heard it's amazing, and I just need to suck it up and sit down with it. Maybe my goal would be to possibly like read this over Martin Luther King weekend. Maybe. We'll see. And then the last one is one that has been on my November TBR, my December TBR, and now my January TBR because I just haven't been able to find time to fit it in. The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. I read Magic Lessons back in October, and I really enjoyed it, so much so that I was like, I'm going to read The Rules of Magic in November, I'm going to read Practical Magic in December, and it just didn't happen because I had so many other goals that I was trying to fit in. So my goal this time is to fit it into January and stop putting this off. I just realized my book I'm currently reading is on the floor. The book that I'm currently reading is Wife After Wife by Olivia Hayfield. I have about 130 something pages left in this one. This one is as if Henry VIII lived in current time, and we start following him kind of in 1985, and it's going to end up leading up to 2018 and how life kind of catches up to him. And right now I'm only on like his third wife, so like it's going a little bit slower than I thought it was going to, but it's still interesting. The beginning was really slow, but at one point last night I just like could not stop reading, so I cannot wait to be able to sit down with this later and just finish it because I'm really intrigued with how it's going now. So that's what my plans are for January. What are you planning on reading in January? Are we reading any of the same things? Let me know, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye, everybody.